You know, I'd like to take a minute today to coin a phrase if I could. If a game is able to be set up and played within a matter of 15 minutes amongst people that aren't in the hobby, well, you've got yourself a real table slapper there. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? If I'm being totally honest, there are a few things on this earth that I love more than pancakes. And so, when the offer to review Flapjack Flipout rolled across my proverbial desk, naturally my interest was more than piqued. Now, going in, I knew that this was a game that mixed dexterity and memory as its two core main mechanisms. Two things that I'm pretty terrible at, but ultimately really enjoy in a game. So yeah, that mixed in with my insatiable need for gimmicks really played into the fact that I wanted to take a closer look at this. And this box is chock full of gimmicks, starting right off the bat with its short form rulebook that looks an awful lot like a diner's menu. Something that I am all too familiar with. And when you're trying to find that perfect table slapper, something that's easy to pull out and play with anybody, well, a short rulebook is a good sign that you might have something there. This is not only complete rules on a single double-sided menu, but also variants. The gist is each round you're trying to fulfill a pancake order, which is easier said than done, and honestly easier in real life than the abstracted game in front of you. You're placed in the role of a breakfast cook and an order card for the round is flipped up. Players grab from the face-down stack of pancakes in the middle of the table and place one on their griddle and attempt to flip it to the face-up side. And there's the rub. Something as simple as flipping a pancake, be it real life or in a game, becomes suddenly much more difficult when you're in a feverish rush to beat everyone else. And you, or at least I, get frazzled when all of a sudden there's competition and something that should be completely simple, a simple everyday task, becomes much more difficult when you're trying to be the first one to complete your order. And so that's the first hurdle for people. If you don't like dexterity games, or you don't like being stressed or frazzled in a game, this is not going to change your mind. I saw this and was told, you take a pan, you flip pancakes, and instantly I thought, I need to check this out because it sounds like it's a lot of fun. And it is. It's manic, it's frantic, it's exciting, and it could be something that you thoroughly, thoroughly hate. It wasn't for me, but that's that first hurdle that you need to look at. And the second one coming up is the fact that once you get over the physical stress of having to flip these in a race environment, you then have to use your brain and memorize what the order is. Once you manage to get a pancake flipped, you claim that cake and place it however you want in a series of stacks face down in front of you, in a sort of blind tableau. As you play, you create your own individual memory game, where you get to choose the layout but not refer to it again until it's time to be faced with the reality of just how bad your memory is. When you think you've got all the correct pancakes associated with the order card, give the bell a whack. This pauses the game and all eyes turn to you. You must then reveal from the face-down stacks the correct types of pancakes to fill the order. If correct, you win the round and are one step closer to victory. Players may keep stacks of pancakes between rounds, but they can't be looked at, so the longer you play, the harder it is to remember just what you've collected. And again, there's that second hurdle, is the memory aspect. So you've got these two main mechanisms. You've got memory and dexterity. You could have someone that is naturally better at the dexterous element of this game, flipping pancakes. And you could have someone that is much better at memorizing things. And while you could have people that really enjoy that aspect, you can have people that really, really, really hate that kind of thing. But I'd say just as polarizing as those elements are, they're just that. It's going to be on extreme ends of the spectrum where you're going to find someone that dislikes a mechanism in this game so much that they would not enjoy any aspect of it. It is on the surface what it appears to be, which is an extremely fun, fast, unique dexterity memory game. One that you can't explain within a matter of seconds. And so that's my warning to you. If I were to sit down with you, face to face, and tell you that, hey, we're going to play a game that requires you to flip fake pancakes and then remember which of those pancakes you had flipped. Physically flip. Grab a fake pancake with a fake griddle. You're going to be a short order chef. You're going to ring the bell. The whole thing. If I sat down and told you that, and you thought, oh, that doesn't sound like very much fun, this isn't going to win you over. The thing is, it sounded like a blast to me. And it honestly is that. And if that sounds interesting to you, then Flapjack Flipout is something that you need to check out. And it is a real table slapper.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It'll be much different. Oh, my mom does want us to come by at some point if it's not raining. So it looks like it's not supposed to rain tomorrow